You can't be anxious and grateful at the same time. You may have heard that phrase before. Most people think gratitude is simply a mindset practice. But what many people don't realize is that gratitude can actually influence how the brain processes stress and anxiety. In fact, many researchers have observed that the brain struggles to fully activate the stress response while we're experiencing genuine gratitude at the same time. So in today's video, I want to explore why that happens. What may be happening inside the brain during anxiety, and how simple gratitude practices can gently help bring the nervous system back towards calm. Before we go deeper, I also want to share that I'm not a medical doctor. I am a wellness and mindset coach who became deeply interested in nervous system healing after experiencing my own health challenges and periods of chronic stress. Through that journey, I spent years studying stress recovery, nervous system regulation, and practices that help restore mental clarity. What I'm sharing today is educational and based on my own research and personal experience. And my hope is simply that it offers you a few supportive tools that might help you find more calm in your life. So, let's take a look at why gratitude can have such a powerful effect on the anxious mind. When we feel anxious, our brain activates a region called the amygdala. The amygdala is responsible for detecting threats and triggering the body's fight or flight response. When this happens, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart rate increases, your breathing becomes faster, and your brain begins scanning for potential danger. This response is incredibly helpful in true emergencies, but when we experience chronic stress, our brain can begin activating this system even when we're safe. Gratitude, however, activates a very different set of brain networks. When we focus on things we appreciate, even the small things, the brain activates areas connected to dopamine and serotonin, which are neurotransmitters associated with feelings of well-being and emotional balance. At the same time, gratitude helps quiet the brain's threat detection system. In simple terms, gratitude helps shift the brain from protection mode into regulation mode. Something that's fascinating is that the body can actually experience very similar physical sensations during both anxiety and excitement. Your heart rate may increase, your energy may rise, your breathing changes. The difference is often how the brain interprets the sensation. When the brain labels those sensations as danger, we experience anxiety. When the brain labels them as safety or appreciation, we experience positive emotions. This is why intentionally guiding your mind towards gratitude can sometimes help interrupt anxious thought patterns. It gives the brain a new interpretation of the present moment. One of the simplest ways to begin shifting your nervous system is through what I call a gentle gratitude reset. It only takes about a minute. You pause wherever you are and take one slow breath. Then quietly ask yourself, what is one small thing in this moment that I'm grateful for? It might be something really simple. The warmth of the sunlight through the window, a supportive friend, a quiet moment to breathe. When we intentionally notice these things, the brain begins forming new neural pathways associated with safety and appreciation. Over time, this practice can help retrain the nervous system to move out of chronic stress more easily. Anxiety is not personal failure. It's often a sign that your nervous system has simply been under stress for too long. Practices like gratitude, it's not about ignoring what's difficult in life. They're about giving your brain and your body moments of balance and regulation. Small shifts, practiced consistently, can create powerful changes over time. And if you're someone who has been experiencing mental overwhelm or difficulty finding clarity, I've created a free 5-day mental clarity challenge that gently walks through simple practices to support the nervous system and restore calm. You can find that link in the description below. And as always, be gentle with yourself. Healing happens one small step at a time.